Okay, things are gonna start moving really fast now. Marat's death has made things very bad very quickly. The revolution has turned violent. Anything done or said against the Republic is now treason, and treason is punished by death. There are mobs in the streets, Marat's a martyr, Charlotte's on trial, and I finally found something to write about.
Marie! Is that me, Marie? The Queen Marie? The me Queen?
Yes. Can you not yell all your revelations as you have them?
Gasp! Sigh! Retort! Oh, that seems like such the right move.
Well, the declaration was a bust, and you're really interesting.
Right?
Back to plays. Fiction I can fix. Reality is way too hard to write. At least drama has some structure. We're headed somewhere clear. And I have to admit that this play might be good. Like, actually good.
And it's really about me? That's hilarious.
Actually, it's a very serious, epic, historical, political drama with a few songs that will be a vindication for generations. Because it will last 5 hours.
But the title, something cute, something that says she's innocent, perhaps the lovely queen, or maybe Braveheart.
No, it has to be something sweeping and profound, something like France Preserved.
Sounds delicious.
Okay, maybe France Saved.
Oh, that's nice. I'm thinking, ooh, is France and Anjou tied to a train track? And what are trains?
France Saved, or A Tyrant Dethroned. There we go. That's the one.
What now? Dethroned? Who's dethroned?
Well, look, I want a country that owns itself, and I don't think we can do that with a monarchy, so this play...
Silence! No, Queen. That is not... No, wait! Do I die in the end?
Well, I haven't written the end.
You said we're heading somewhere clear. Drama has structure. Well, where are we going, and why is it not a beach? No, you look. I'm the main character of this thing, right? So let's make me stay queen and not die, okay? Let's do that!
Sometimes this story writes itself.
You better tell this damn story to behave! I have precious little time to force history to like me. Now tell me what you're writing.
I can't go back now. I'm halfway through the story.
Aren't we all? Tell me!
Okay. Setting. The Queen's private chamber. In the palace on the eve of the fall of the monarchy.
That's a bad day to set a romantic comedy.
It's not a romantic comedy.
Oh.
Come on, look. You're desperate, okay? You're plotting any way to uphold the crumbling royal institution while revolutionary forces are at your door.
Get away from the door, Marie!
Then, a woman comes to you to convince you to let go of the old ways and embrace the new. To compromise. Her name is Olympia.
Hold the throne. You're writing about yourself now?
Well, it's a character.
Named after you.
Well, yes, but...
Isn't that confusing? I'm confused. I hate when theater confuses me.
Well, I'd call it meta theater. The point is to be a little confusing.
I hate it. I already hate it.
You don't hate it.
The play is trash.
The play could save us both. Como? By showing you learning a damn lesson for starters. By showing people that revolutions needn't be so bloody. They can be kind and creative. I'm telling you, Your Majesty, this play will be important.
If it's not a romantic comedy, nobody will come.
I'll add a butler.
Hilarious!
Now, the first act ends with Olympia convincing the Queen to work with the revolutionaries to create a constitutional monarchy, one that truly embraces liberté, égalité...
Liberté?
Yes, the country is saved by its women.
That I like. Keep writing. And if you want, the production may borrow my wigs.
I'll be sure to thank you in the program.
Oh. It's the finale that scares me most.
Yes, that's the hardest part, writing the ending.
Oui, c'est vrai. That was my fear as a child. Never seeing people again. Or dogs. I mean, how can you understand when you're so young? Never? What is never? Never is now, young Marie. Never might be now.
Oh, I don't know, Your Majesty. Never might not come to you. You're a very compelling woman. I'm the one that should worry. My attempt at immortality is on paper. Scripts in actors' pockets. It's not as glamorous as it looks.
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't look very glamorous. But I like your stories. I'll remember them. And I'll tell my grandchildren, and they'll tell their grandchildren, and their grandchildren will invent new ways to watch never-ending plays on even tinier stages. May I nap on you?
A play that doesn't end. If I'm writing what I really want, that'd be it.
Then tell me that story, and let's not have an ending, shall we? A cliffhanger will do. Something that makes you want to come back for more and more.
They lied. There was no child. Charlotte's headed to the scaffold right now.
I can't watch this.
You have to. If you don't capture it, they will. Write it down, Olympic.
No, I can't. I do fiction. This is way too real.
That's why you need to write it.
I need to stay alive, and that's becoming harder and harder because of her. She's made them scared, and now they're taking it out on half the human race. Our half. We have to get out of here now.
I'm not leaving her, and neither are you.
She doesn't need us anymore. I mean, all the same people are leaving. Only the heartless wackos are left.
And if you don't put this heart back into this revolution, who will? If you don't write it down, who will? They will. And that's how they win, and you don't want them to win. So stay where you are, buck up, and witness this. That's what she deserves. What we all deserve. You said we're the heroes if you're writing the story, so write!
Okay. Yes. Okay. Scene. Charlotte Corday mounts the scaffold, the red thing creaking as she stands tall against the grain. The crowd is rowdy this morning. They heave fat words at her, they bark, but she is not marred. The hem of her white dress flips in the wind like a ring of small fish at her feet. I'm loving this narration. Perhaps I should write novels.
Focus, please.
The young girl, a beautiful creature in white, looks out toward the horizon with posture braver and taller than any man gathered at the scaffold down below to watch her die. Oh God, I can't, I'm sorry. No.
So, the executioner yells, "Does the condemned have any last words?"
Yes.
And
I do.
And with confidence and clarity, like a church bell ringing across the city,
I killed one man to save 100,000. Vive la Republique! Vive la France! Tell my father I'm sorry I didn't give him grandchildren. Worry without a riot. What's a song without a band? What plays on during the quiet is the beat of the beat and the beat of the heart in the heart in our hand.
Trumpets.
I heard them too. They're coming for you. We have to. What is that?
It just arrived. And I think it's...
No.
I'm so sorry.
Oh God. Oh God.
I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh God. here. Right now, in this moment, I might as well just toss all the revolutions aside for one more. Anything. Stride.
Stand.
Laugh.
Spoon. Yes, but there was more to do. Much more. Who will give your daughter her present if not her fearless, unbreakable mother?
Teacup boats are the best. Love, Marie.
They really are.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. And it will never be truly all right after losing him. But I'm going to say that it will because it's really nice to hear it sometimes. So, it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
I never sent my last letter. He'll never read it. He'll never
Read it now. To me. I'll hear it for him. What did he want to say?
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Here we go.
Not yet. No, not yet. Don't leave. Not yet.
I wish Yet would listen. But if we're being honest, yeah, I know this is coming. What should I bring a book? Or my play? Or my... I'll give him your letter. And don't be sad for us. When you laugh, we will too.
It'll be all right.
I think so.
Is she gone? Did they take her? Did they take anything of mine? Did they?
I cannot talk to you right now.
She's gone, all right? She's gone. Oh, where's my play? Not my play, not my play. Did she take my play? Not that one, not that play.
How could you leave her? Leave all of us.
Look, I will be with you in 1 minute, but I think that Marie Antoinette took my play, which means they have it now, which means they suddenly wish I'd written a romantic comedy.
No one cares about your stupid play. Fiction doesn't matter if you're using it to hide from reality. Our reality, this reality, the ones where your friends need you and are dying alone and you're trying to get your lines right.
No, I'm trying to save our lives.
There's nothing to save if you don't stand for anything.
No, there's nothing to save if they kill us because they find my script in Marie Antoinette's pocket. Now, burn the pages. All my scripts, all the pamphlets, anything left. We burn them, drown them, eat them. Just get rid of them.
No.
Yes, we have to, and we leave tonight.
And if you destroy these, you destroy Charlotte and Marie and me. You destroy me. Because no one wants to write me down, but I thought you were. Sisterhood of Heroes, liar!
Hey.
No! If you destroy this, then everything that we have worked for, every single person that has thrown their life into this, will be as blank and mute as this paper you can't even seem to fill!
You seem upset. I get that, but I'm just saying what we know is true. This fight isn't winnable anymore. This violence
Is it winnable?
It's not.
It is!
It's not.
My husband died for this and you're telling me this isn't winnable?
Wait, what?
It's just a game, and he lost. No, no!
Marianne,
It can't be one, and it will be one, because people like him died for something real, unlike you and your stupid stories that you abandoned when it's your time to stand for something.
I didn't.
They killed him like he was theirs to throw away. He was mine. He was mine first.
Marianne.
This is not your line.
I'm sorry. I'm saying I'm sorry.
You're always saying, and you never listen, because it's all about you, because you can't feel anything unless it's staged. Well, I'm gonna blow your mind here and tell you that this might not be your revolution in the end. Yes, the lady who has time to sit down and write her little skits might not be the hero of this French frickin' revolution.
You came to me. You all came to me and asked for my help, and what
And
do
you're
I get?
failing us because you're not writing what's real. The real world. The world you say you want to change is too much to bear, and you run. You run. You allow yourself this privilege of naming and telling your stories, but here you tremble. Afraid of your own power. Maybe that's why your writing doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything. I went to the National Assembly myself
and told them what they thought they could handle. It didn't work. Now you're cowering in the shadows, abandoning your friends. Where's my pamphlet, my declaration, huh? You wrote half a play about Marie Antoinette because she's easy to stage. Where are my words, Olympe? Am I just another one of those breathless puppets you so often resort?
You can't berate me and call me false and then beg me to help you.
I'm not begging anything from you. I don't need you.
Oh, finally! I've been waiting for you to declare your own self and stop waiting for me.
And I've been waiting for you to realize that you can't write the world if you're not in it. You can't change it if you can't see it. And you can't be the hero if you're too scared to show up. Or is this going to be another one of your dramas that you'll never finish?
At least I'm trying to create something. You're just watching.
Witnessing isn't just watching.
And fear isn't weakness. Fear is how you know you're paying attention.
Maybe real revolution doesn't have time for either fiction or fear.
Because you don't think art matters. You never did. You never did.
I have always stood by you.
Oh, you have always judged what I do, and doubted it, and mocked it, and truly, in your honest heart, thought that words don't work. You would rather have 20 Charlottes in this fight than one sane artist, because theater seems to piss you off, but death doesn't bother you.
If your story is so easy to burn, you don't need my help.
Perhaps a new friend enters. Or an old one.
Marie enters. This is not her usual crowd.
The trial of Marie Antoinette. This is big. Everyone's watching. Even the prosecutor knows that this is not a trial, but a roast, as he says.
Prisoner 280, state your defense.
Well, I didn't do it.
The tribunal accuses the formal and immoral Austrian queen of crimes against humanity, morality, and the republic. These crimes include being queen,
Oh, I did do that.
calling the former king a coward,
Definitely did that.
conspiring with the enemies of France to promote war and destroy the populace,
I did not do that.
orchestrating orgies at the palace.
No one told me about that.
She sent French treasury money to her true homeland of Austria, designed the massacre of Swiss guards,
Well,
and...
this is not hilarious.
Oh, we're not done yet, folks. This woman is also accused of incestuous relations with her own son.
Now you listen here. You may push me, but do not push my children. Never my children, you do not slander children. That accusation is a disgusting lie which you dreamt up, not me. Which is a lot more about the dreamer than it does the accused, you sick part of my
The women
American.
in the room were taken by surprise, for how many of them have been accused of being bad mothers by strangers.
You think you're making things better with the charade? But you're not. You're setting us all up for it. All I'm going to say is watch out for ambitious little emperors whose name rhymes with Chapolin.
The prosecutor knew he risked losing the crowd, so he got right to the point.
The tribunal has reached a decision.
You came in here with a decision.
Prisoner 280, Marie Antoinette, otherwise known as the former Queen of France and Navarre, otherwise known as the Tramp, Madame Deficit, the Widow Capet, and the soon-to-be no more. You are hereby condemned and sentenced to die by the guillotine. Now.
Then you, sirs, bear not the marks of men, but the instincts of animals, and with your mouth of hate and hands of hair, you rip not your enemies in half, but your country. Your country is gored on your watch. So you, followers of animal order, will remove the squint from your eyes so that you may fully see with whom you are dealing. Do you see? Do you see this mother, this woman, this citizen queen? Do you see me now? You do. And now we are linked. And now, like a simple song played on and on, you will never forget me. Proceed.
They cut her hair. She aged a decade in a moment, but to her she was still France. And today, France was losing its head in a dirty gown. But she doesn't betray herself. She doesn't weep. She acts every bit the royalty.
Then the wind drops,
The world hums to a hush.
and the world begins to never forget.
Marie enters. Is she late or lost? What were they talking about? Was it her? It's always her. Or is she being her again? It's a confusing time. Hello, Marie.
Does the condemned have any last words?
Yes, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Who are we without our power? What's our truth? None understand. Things of force, building error from hour. At the beat of the beat, and the beat of the heart, and the heart in our hand.
God, why don't you work? Air and ink and make-believe, and nothing is working, and nothing is helping, and nothing that I'm doing is real. An entire life of nothing that's real.
That's not completely true.
Marianne, you're here. I'm so sorry. You're right. What am I doing? What's the point of this? I don't even know anymore.
You showed up for Marie. That's the point. That's real.
I know I let you down. I'm not brave like you. I'm just loquacious. In fact, it's probably going to get me killed.
You're not at the end, and you're stronger than you look, and your words do matter. Let them loose and they'll outlast you. And I'm sorry too. And you'll be happy to know that you were right.
Oh, about what?
I am better at this than you. I wrote my own pamphlet, which was so good it became a declaration. We, the free and proud men and women of Saint-Domingue, deny the unjust power of France and her agents of torture and greed. The sun of this island shines on an independent nation of liberty, not property.
Not bad, citizen.
Oh, you know, writing what I want.
What we want.
You know what I really want? I want people to live their lives, make babies, eat too much, and do experimental theater.
There's a France I can believe in.
And let us be kind to one another, shall we? In honor of Vincent and Charlotte and crazy Marie Antoinette. Let us laugh too loudly and too often, and let us call out the hypocrites of our age until they're the butt of the joke. That's what we give our children, a good laugh.
My son, all grown up with a son of his own, what will he think of me?
He'll think his mom doesn't take any crap from anyone, says what she wants and is willing to die for it.
But, yes, but I don't particularly want to die for this. I'd rather live for it.
Yeah. I guess that's the real win. Changing the world and living to enjoy it.
Right? Stuff is scary as hell.
This is the reign of terror, not the reign of agree to disagree.
Okay? I was trying to be brave because you were, but damn it, I want to outlive these monsters.
Me too.
Here, let's just skip to the part where we're over all this nonsense and we can tell our grandchildren how we beat these idiots.
Beat them black and gosh dang blue.
Yeah, with our drama
And our sashes.
and our fists, damn it. I want to punch those guys right in their eye sockets. You want a revolution? Come at me.
You come at me too.
Okay, come at her first and then me.
Someone has to survive this. And whoever does will have a lot of work to do and 3 chatty ghosts making sure they do it.
I think it'll be you.
I think it'll be you. Either way, we're the heroes. If you're writing the story.
I guess I should hurry up then. The trial of me.
Committee for Public Safety, you are hereby tried with consistent and aggressive theatrical actions.
Okay, so the thing about that is, yes. Yes. If being a traitor means loving my country enough to shame it for being less than its best self, then I am one. Yes, I am. And God knows I don't do anything less than aggressive theater.
Your play is the treasonous tract.
A shameful drama, poorly penned.
First draft, Jesus.
Maliciously and purposely composed to attack the sovereignty of the people.
I would never attack the sovereignty.
Your play depicts the former queen, does it not?
Well, yes, but not in a fine light.
You portray that woman as a sympathetic figure for all to see.
No. See, the whole point is that the queen learns a lesson about the true north of the republic.
And she learns this lesson in your play?
Yes.
So she's capable of learning.
Yes.
Which makes her a sympathetic figure.
It just makes her human. I'm the sympathetic figure in that play, and I'm the one that convinces her that democracy is better than royalty. I mean, are you kidding me? This play proves that I'm a patriot. And besides, I haven't even got to the end of it.
What happens at the end?
We'll probably hear the people sing, and the sound of distant drums.
It's a musical?
For the whole family. You'll laugh, you'll cry, there's a barricade.
By unanimous decision, the tribunal states that Olympia de Gouges, the female playwright,
Just playwright.
is guilty and shall be punished by death.
Well, you can't kill me for this. I work in the theater. It's a non-profit.
We kill a lot of people, Miss de Gouges.
No, but you can't kill me. I'm pregnant.
The tribunal does not think you're pregnant.
Oh, but I am definitely pregnant.
We're pretty sure that you're not.
Give me a few weeks.
The condemned shall be killed tomorrow morning, and justice will hereby be served.
But this is not justice. You say you fight for freedom and equality, but that means art and ideas, which is my life's work. A work in progress, you might note. I mean, you can't kill the writers. That's Democracy 101. Because I am not the problem. You are the problem.
The tribunal does not think we're the problem.
Come on, you guys, no. You guys are messing up this revolution. No, not like this. It's not ending like this. This is not the end. Okay, you don't write what you know. You write what you want. Okay, Olympia de Gouges, 38, and very well liked and respected in her field, and all the politicians and revolutionaries and theater critics think she's great, and she will live a long time, and she will eat as many macaroons as she can carry, and she will make it out of this. She's just walking home from rehearsal and enjoying Paris in the fall.
No, that's not as good a story.
I don't care if it isn't.
Yes, you do. I know you do.
No, this is my life, not a play. A play you can walk out of.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Marie, help! Ribbons!
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
What is she saying?
Her last words. I think that's all she remembers.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Do you have your last words worked out yet?
No, I don't.
You should think about it, writer.
I am not this kind of writer.
What kind of writer are you?
The really scared kind.
Scared that you didn't matter?
Or that she's gonna be more famous than all of us?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, I'm scared of ending.
Then don't. Turn the ending into a beginning.
Play that doesn't end? Oh, God.
A play that doesn't end. Oh, God!
If you're writing what you really want, define them with your stories. They can't touch a play in your mind.
The play in my mind.
Yeah, play that one.
But I need real help here, not fiction.
It might be fiction, but it's not fake. The beating hearts in front of you are real. The gathering of people is real. The time we spend this time is real. The story is real when it starts.
Has it started? But it can't write itself.
Oh, girl, it already is. Your story's yours now.
But whose is it?
I think theirs.
But who are... Who?
I don't know, but they showed up, and they seem to be listening.
Are they armed?
I think they're just interested.
Isn't that what you wanted? An audience?
A message.
A story of our own?
Yes. Oh, what a thing. Thank you for your time, for listening. Thank you. It's an honor to stand before you all and stand before you all, and this whole time I've been standing before you, and it's no way to start a comedy.
I don't know about you, but when a good story ends, I always want to go right back to the beginning.
The death of Olympia de Gouges.
A bright fall day, 4 p.m., lights lingering on the trees and slanting down low on the Place de la Revolution. Olympia de Gouges walks up the sturdy steps of a stage. Yes, she thinks a stage.
A stage.
She thinks of Marie Antoinette, who was on this very spot only weeks ago.
Marie.
She thinks of Charlotte Corday,
Charlotte.
and the wildness of her hands and heart, also here not long ago.
All of us.
She also thinks of a woman she passed in the streets not too long ago, who held her head high, wore a red sash that said, "Revolution for all!" To Olympia, she looked like the symbol of freedom.
La Marianne.
Who are we without a story? Lost at sea, in search of land.
That woman hummed a soft song that slipped into Olympia's ear that day.
We survive the roughness of glory,
A song sticks.
bypassing the beat of the heart from hand to hand.
The simple song played on and on.
And on and on.
Now, Olympia never actually met any of these women, but on that scaffold, in that moment,
Her moment.
she writes what she wants, her own story.
Her own story.
Her story is one of sisters.
Sisters know what you mean when you don't have the words.
Now she tells herself this story as she looks out on the masses of people.
Yes, she finds herself with an audience and a monologue. This she can handle. So she quiets that fiction in her mind, and she summons up her truest self. And the time is now, and the stage is set.
Does the condemned have any last words?
And she knows that a story is more alive than a fact. A story is what lives. Olympia de Gouges stands before them, and she is good, and she is not alone. And with her last moments, she calls out, like a queen, like a righteous girl, like a mother of nations, she calls out, "Children of France, avenge my death.
Which wasn't exactly what she meant. She actually meant,
Please do my plays after I'm gone.
or
Don't settle for the story they're giving you.
maybe she just meant.
May God have no pity, you motherfuckers. That's my girl!"
But the crowd understood her.
And a downpour of applause rained on Olympia, like the curtain call she'd always wanted.
Which surprised the executioner so much that he had held the blade longer than he'd ever done before. And that pause grew a crack right down the center of him. And that crack grew into a rustle. That grew into a rumble. That grew into a...
The executioner laughed. Not at her, at himself. He had caught a glimpse of his own hypocrisy, which was horribly, terribly funny.
And the vindication of Olympia de Gouges started, as it should, with a joke
And a song was sung that only Olympia could hear.
that Olympia could hear only.
Who are we without a story?
A as the blade fell. And a story begins.